Hi friends, I'm Dr. Prathama Chaudhary, Professor of Psychiatry practicing in Kolkata. Do you know what screen time means and how an excessive screen time can affect our physical and mental health? If you do not have clear answers to these questions, then let us embark on our journey together. By screen, we mean our digital screen. The screen of computers, smartphones, tabs, and televisions. They are our friends, no doubt, giving us information, entertainment, engaging us in tasks, and even acting as our virtual companions. Now that the world reels under the effects of the coronavirus pandemic and a forced lockdown, we wouldn't think of doing without our digital friends. But as the saying goes, too much of a good thing is no longer a good thing. Long before the pandemic, the world, especially India, had got hooked to the digital screen. Remember the times when you would travel in a train, bus, or metro? Chances were that one out of every three of your co passengers would be glued to their smartphones. No smiles, no friendly nods, and no exchange of hi. Add to this the near ubiquitous presence of the TV in the distant, far flung villages of our country. A survey conducted across Indian metros in January 2020 revealed that the average Indian spends 1/3 of his waking hours on his smartphone. That's a staggering figure, and this excessive use of screen, be it a smartphone, computer, or television, plays havoc on our physical and mental health. We'll take out time today to discuss just one part of our system that is affected by excessive screen use, our sleep. The artificial light that comes out of an electronic device reduces the secretion of the precious sleep hormone melatonin. Melatonin controls an inner body clock situated in our brain which signals when it's time for us to sleep. In order to have a good night's sleep, we need a certain amount of physical exercise, a relaxed frame of mind, and, most importantly, an adequate amount of melatonin. When any of these are not happening, we get a broken, disturbed sleep with frequent awakenings and also a delayed sleep pattern, which means we go to sleep well past midnight and get up late during the day. Does all this affect us? Well, definitely. A disturbed and a delayed sleep cycle affects us both physically and mentally. Physically, we develop unexplained backache, headaches, a dry mouth, dry eyes, dizziness, and also put on a lot of weight. If we don't sleep well, we put on weight, and that's really scary in the midst of this lockdown where physical activity is anyways very little. For children, less sleep often translates into reduced growth. That's because the secretion of growth hormone is at its peak when children sleep, especially at night. Sleep deprived children often lose out on their growth potential. Disturbed sleep affects our mental well being too. If we get up late, feeling groggy and irritable, can we focus on the task at hand? Unlikely, because our concentration fails us. Productivity suffers, we snap at our friends, and sometimes try to overcome all this by smoking a cigarette or having a cup of coffee. Then, more cigarettes, more and more coffee. All this builds up into a never ending cycle of dependence and withdrawal. Our daily routine goes for a toss. We miss office, college, or school. Besides, sleep deprivation can also give rise to long-standing depression, anxiety, and other serious psychological problems. So friends, let's break this chain. Here are some tips to overcome the problem of excessive screen use and having a peaceful night of sleep. 1. Recognize that there is a problem. There's no point in denying. There are plenty of scales available online which will tell you if your screen use is excessive. A reliable one would be the Young's Internet Addiction Test developed by Dr. Kimberly Young. There are also other tests around, and I suggest you look up these themselves and find out which one suits your need the most. 2. Keep a log of your daily screen usage. You don't have to share it with anybody. That will save you some embarrassment. Do this just for your own assessment. How many hours you actually spend staring at any screen. Compare this with your usage, your own usage, let's say 1 year back. Once you have made the comparison, give yourself easy, achievable goals. For example, cut down on your screen usage for half an hour a day in the first week, then maybe 15 minutes a day for the second week. And let this go on for some time till you have achieved a healthy pattern of usage. 3. Sit down in the old-fashioned way to make a schedule of activities you would like to do. Display this list prominently at your home, maybe paste it on the wall. 4. Remind yourself of the benefits of using less screen. You get more time to pursue a long-forgotten hobby. You get to talk to your family and friends. Their smiling faces are your immediate rewards. 5. Do not put on the TV, computer or screen at least till bedtime. Switch them off half an hour to 1 hour before bedtime. Relax with soothing music or a light-hearted storybook. 6. Get up at a fixed time every day, no matter how sleepy you feel. This could be 7, 8 or 9 in the morning, but not later than that. Brush your teeth and force yourself to have a cup of tea and see the difference. 7. Physical exercises should be done during daytime. Strenuous physical activity like gymming makes us more alert, so it's better to avoid them after evening. 8. Have dinner a little early. 9. You can have a nice cool shower just before bedtime. 10. Make sure your bedtime is cool, quiet and comfortable. All these measures will help you to gradually get back to a healthier pattern of sleep and a healthier pattern of screen usage. We need our smartphones, our tabs and our television, but we have to use them with moderation. So friends, it's time to say goodbye to excessive and harmful use of screen and get a good, solid night's sleep. Thank you. This is Dr. Prathama Chaudhary, Consultant Psychiatrist, Kolkata.